Good evening, everybody.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
Cold.
Well, that cold. It's not bad. And it's at the right time. Hi, how are y'all?
Cold.
Yeah, well, you're cold. That's fair. If Listen, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring them in. Um, Unless they're rats. Well, no, bring them in anyway. Thank
Okay,
you
if
so
they're
much.
pet rats, they belong to you. If they're not rats, they need to go talk to their pack leader about that.
Right. If they're pet rats, then definitely bring them inside. How did they get outside anyway? That seems like a problem. You should probably look into that. Hey, Box. Hey, Alice. Alice, thank you for the raid. We're starting a little early tonight, which is only fair because we regularly go over, and I'm trying to get better about that. So let's goof it on the other side for a change. Sounds like a weird surfer thing. I don't know. It's been a weird day. It's been a long day. It's been a cold day apparently. But it's gonna be a rat-filled day now, and that's a good kind of note to end on. I feel like, at least I hope so. So last stream was kind of the potential last ride for this game after we'd had a real struggle on a long Saturday stream. Came back at it with fresh eyes on Monday and got a clean run of it, and things went smoothly, as smoothly as they can go when you have plague rats and evil guards and R.I.P. Joseph. But we have a crossbow now, and that's neat. And we've let
Benny, stop
Amicia,
stealing my chips.
Benny, stop stealing the chips.
No,
We've
like seriously, look at this.
Oh, I don't have a good camera angle on this. I can turn the whole setup around, but I'm going to narrate this for those who are not able to see. A little tuxedo cat is perfectly gargoyling over the back of the couch, stealing Tostito
His
chips.
paw is 3 inches from my mouth,
He-
and he's reaching.
He's quite literally stealing the chips out of Robin's like face actively. It's very ambitious. It's like we
I
have
will
our
bite you.
it's it's like we have our own little rats. Anyway, where was I at? So we've sent Hugo and Misia's mother further on downriver with Lucas, the junior alchemist, who has been our constant companion for most of the game so far. So now it's just Amicia and Hugo. Hugo, who dashed out of the boat to consume an entire like squad of guards with rats opening from the ground. So now Hugo, Amicia, and Crossbow McGillicuddy are on their own new grand adventure by land, going for this neat little island that Hugo saw in a vision once, and that Amicia saw on the wall of a master alchemist. That guy's dead now, probably. On the side of his like study. So there's independent confirmation that an island exists, and that's enough to go on for us. So we're gonna head there and hope for a cure. Yeah, I think that's it. We've done more with less. Let's be honest. So that's at minimum it's it's hope for these kids, and I'm not gonna fault them. That is the thing. Hey Al. Vodea, he's definitely dead. Yeah, like he caught a beam to the back of the head. The rats did us a solid. I've said it several times in this game, but I feel like the rats have really been an ally. Like, as terrifying a force of nature as they kind of are, um, they've done so much more for us than against us. So clearly the soldiers of Provence are and to a lesser degree the what do you call them, the alchemists are the worst. I typed Rat Pope into Google expecting Plague Tale to come up, and instead, did you get the band Ghost by any chance? Because I feel like at least one of the Papas Emeritus definitely fits into the Rat Pope aesthetic. Particularly Cardinal Copia is sort of a rat man who also was a pope occasionally.
Ooh.
It's a superhero game where you're not a superhero, but you have to protect one anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
I just got a bunch of like little like, dolls from Etsy,
You got little dolls from Etsy? That's adorable.
and I think one Scabby
And one Scabby.
dressed up like a cardinal.
Fair. Okay, so we can't currently make crossbow bolts, which is a shame. Can we... Okay, we can't fire special bolts until we have until we have regular bolts. So that these things are just effects that we can place on the base ammunition, which is good to know. All right. Well, there we go. I found a band called Rat Pope and lots of questionable taxidermy. That's valid. Just gonna take a moment and just let the kids enjoy this sunshine meadow.
Secretly full of death and horror.
I don't think it is, though, is the thing.
You lit a man on fire yesterday.
Yeah, but that was yesterday. That could be miles behind us. Yeah, let's just give them this moment. Alright, moving over. Time for more rats and murder. And rat murder. Okay, do you suppose that's progress? Or, like, is that progress? I'm gonna assume that this... The camera had us aimed this way, so this is... That looks like a dead end. So what I'm thinking is one of these paths...
By boat, once we know where it is.
Do you think Mummy will be angry?
She won't be pleased, but don't worry.
And do you think those bandits will follow them?
No, they'll be safe.
But they have no weapons.
They'll flee or blend in, Hugo.
So I'm thinking one of these paths leads us to treasure. Specifically to a Hugo flower. So we're going to go up this way, because it was behind us and somewhat out of the way. Guess what I'm doing today? Buying a Rat Pope mini?
Are we going back?
No, we can't risk meeting those mercenaries again.
Okay, so this was the path we came from, but I guess it still considers that a different back. Is this another path? We go that way, we go this way. Will you say the same thing this way? We go this way. Into the water. Oops. Right over here. No. Okay, got it. We came down that path to the water here. Now I understand. We're all caught up. Related to what's happening in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, now I understand. I'm with you. I'm also cut up out of game. Over this way. Everything's only 3 degrees of separation from wrap up. Yeah, that guy gets everywhere. Oh. Oh, look at this.
Look at those flowers.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Come on, you like flowers.
Which one? The pope or the rat pope?
Neither of those were a god.
Okay, talk to one. So
These.
what?
These are so nice. This
But
is so
what if
pretty.
the boat sinks?
Hugo,
Do they know how to swim?
they'll be fine.
Promise?
Yes. Wait, you see that tree? I'm sure I can reach it faster than you.
Now? Why?
Because you're a little chicken.
I'm not. You are.
Show me then. 3, 2, 1.
Going to be a chicken.
Ah, no, don't stop bleeding
I'm
again.
winning.
Amicia, you have a concussion. Take it easy, please.
She'll take it easy the same way the NFL does.
Concussion protocol is a real thing.
Sorry, but it is. Oh, did you hurt yourself?
Oh, kiddo.
No. Oh, look.
Oh.
Cute thing, thank mythology of
Hang on, over here. Over there.
That's a beautiful feather.
So soft. So blue.
Had a blue jay?
It must have fallen from that nest up in the tree, see?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll look for other nests.
Might have to adjust my
I'm sure
mouse
we'll find more
sensitivity. It's taking
feathers.
me a few
Yes.
scoops to
In
get
the
there.
meantime, I'll make you a bird.
A night bird.
Oh, that reminds me.
It's Jay,
I found
alright.
some pretty flowers when I was out with Lucas. Do you want them?
I think I prefer feathers now.
Oh,
Oh.
fine.
Are feathers the new
I want to
collectible?
be race.
It was.
It's still hurting you.
No. What hurts the most is that I'm a chicken now.
That's a nice chicken.
You're too kind.
Next time, I'm letting you win.
Oh,
Aw.
no. Next time I'll crush you.
Cute. Red Pope, Nightbird. Together they fight crime. Anything up here? Ooh, yes. We found the processor death. Found Hadrian's Wall. No one can pass that. It's at least 2.5 feet high.
Oh, you hear that?
Chance. It sounds like a mass.
There's a church here?
We'll see. What is that?
A market!
No, we're too far from a city. But the chants are coming from there.
Maybe they know about the island.
Yes. We're going to ask.
Hello, strangers. Please don't turn us in. Or whatever.
Can I do something for you?
Hello. Yes. We're trying to find our way.
Why are people singing?
Oh, because it's mass time. We're on
Druids,
a
druids,
pilgrimage,
druids, druids.
so we pray for the success of our journey.
Oh, you're on your way to Rome.
Exactly. And you, where are you heading?
To an island. We don't know much about it.
Our leader, Perrault, he knows the region well. He'll help you. You'll find him near the ruins. He's the one leading the mass. Though you should rest a while in the shade. You look hurt.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are they going to Rome?
Because next year is the Jubilee. It's a very special year. Let's try to find this Perrault.
Yeah, we talked about it, I think, on the very first stream, but, like,
Not too fast.
I appreciate that so far... Oh, good, my fellow chickens. I appreciate that so far the extra time in this game really does seem to be spent on slowing it down between dangers.
Hello.
Hi.
It's not... We're not padding it out with, like, extra... Oh, hello. We're not padding it out with, like, extra combat sequences or anything like that. It's just... There's time to enjoy.
Ours at home was always broken.
You go. I'll push you.
Really? You don't want to go yourself?
No, I'll push you. You're tired.
He's not wrong.
Here we
Like
go.
this. There's space for this now.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm fine. Just close your eyes and imagine you're flying.
People who don't immediately try to kill you or get you killed is a nice change. Right. Like, I kept saying I want these children to just
We'll
have
find
some
one
room
with
for
trees
joy.
around it.
And,
Oh, yes.
like, I know it's going to go away. But
Hey,
just for a moment,
flown enough, I
right
think.
here,
should we go back?
Yes.
just for a moment, they get it.
Well, thank you. It was soothing.
Can't wait to have our own.
Ireland first.
Right, we haven't had the 6-month time skips like we had at Castle d'Ombrage in the first one.
Will we see the Pope in Rome?
Whoop, pop, pop.
Maybe, if we're lucky. But there will be thousands and thousands of people there.
I can't
Hey,
wait.
Janine, do you happen to have any salt left?
You're out of it already?
There's even more of us with that last group. More plates mean bigger pots.
Oh, let me finish sweeping, then I'll give you some. Just don't burn through it too quickly. It just gives them an excuse to drink more.
Cabbages.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
There's our mass.
Is that Perrault at the back?
Yes. You'll see him after it's finished.
Oh, sorry.
We'll wait here. Thank you.
My lord, I draw nearer to you. Protect these humble pilgrims on their holy journey, as they seek mercy in these times of darkness, and receive the prayers of the weakest. Amen.
Amen.
You can go now.
Thank you.
Amen.
Let's talk to him.
Hello.
Oh, hello. And welcome. You're new here.
Yes? Well, actually, we're a bit lost.
And where are you going? Not to Rome, I would assume.
No, we're looking for an island. It has 2 teeth, and there's a bird, and a small lake, and flowers.
It's probably an island with 2 large mountains. We were told you could help us find it.
Not from memory. But I have an old map of the Mediterranean Sea somewhere. Do you want to have a look?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Thank you. That'll be perfect.
Good people!
Oh, you're still alive.
We're looking for a boy and a girl. The girl has killed several soldiers. She's armed and dangerous. By order of Count Victor of Arles. We're searching this camp.
I know a guilty look when I see one. But, whatever you've done, I won't give up a child. Come with me.
Okay. Tentatively liking you so far.
We need to get you out of the camp.
Please don't secretly be a
Follow me
cultist.
closely. Try
That
to
would be
bring
very disappointing.
going on?
Woo.
Make way. Clear your tents.
They're looking for someone.
Cooperate, and no harm will be done.
Uh-huh.
Don't hurt us.
We haven't done anything.
Press A to blend.
Careful. Interlopers.
There's new people coming every day, you know.
Will people tell on us?
No, but I hope you'll make amends.
I'm trying.
We're all judged, eventually. Slowly. There's more of them.
2 children, a girl and a small boy.
I'm not sure. There's so many of us now. Then think.
Hey! Be careful!
Stay back.
No.
Problem.
Hide under that car before they see you. I'll handle
Don't be
it.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Alicia.
I know. Shh.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Have you checked that group over there? Some of them joined us recently. Not that they really look like your fugitives, but who knows?
Well, it's better than nothing. Let's go and see. You heard him. Be on guard and keep your eyes open.
Good idea.
Do we go now, Amicia?
Not yet. Wait, they signal.
Hey, you!
Me?
How long have you been with this procession?
The way's clear. Come. Calmly.
Let's go.
Oop, horse time.
Up to the sea, on the other side of this pen.
We won't forget this.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Come on. We need to get away from here.
I hope the soldiers won't hurt them.
They won't hurt anybody if they don't find us. Let's get as far away as possible.
Oh, I wish I could believe that, Amicia. I really do. Horse, 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 horse.
Crossing the camp.
You know another thing I'm happy about?
Oh no.
Here's a random aside.
They're here!
Run, Hugo!
Keep running.
On me!
Yes! In the face! And we go. Woo! In the first game, it was rather rare for us to encounter a horse, and that horse to not later be consumed by rats or already be dead,
I'm dizzy.
usually from rats.
Your hand.
And so far, we've encountered quite a few horses, and I think 0% of them have been found dead by rats.
The dangerous one.
And that feels like a real win just all on its own.
Yes. We have to keep moving.
Oh, Amicia,
Where are we?
you are
Looks
going to
like
have some
a quarry.
permanent damage.
We're going in there? It's dark.
That's your worry?
I don't know if there's another way. Let's
Well,
push
before we go in
inside.
there,
We must not stay.
this is here. Then there must be time to use it. Ooh, crossbow. Hello. Don't have enough tools. That's a shame. Reload faster. That's fantastic. Oh, please let there be a tool around here somewhere. How can I get up to there? Crap noodle. Can I move this? No. Can I move this? No. Has to be some way to get up there. Is there a thing I can knock down? Oh, I can't use my sling at all because Hugo's here. Oh, I have to be able to come out that way then. Got it.
Where are they?
Don't know. Hold my hand tight.
Did you really kill soldiers?
Yes. I lost myself.
You didn't tell me.
I was ashamed. Now, stay focused. Take care of it, Hugo.
Yes.
As much stuff as I like about the first game, I find it hard to recommend to anyone. Yeah, I mean, like, if I recommend Innocence, it's with a heavy amount of caveats.
Are they the soldiers from the city?
That has to be a conversation. It can't just be, oh, go play this game.
They looked nice, but they would not believe me.
There we go. Right, I forgot I can recycle now. That's nice. Okay, now I can do
Careful with the drop here.
this.
All right.
There we are. Catch. Good. Round. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with mount sensitivity at some point. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do this because that reload was
This should make things better.
quite literally dangerously slow. Right, now we're back to needing 2 tools to do any upgrade, which is, you know, nice and even. Okay, checkpoint. Good, good. Love a checkpoint,
Alicia,
me.
your head.
I know, but we can't stop now. Don't
Also
worry
true.
about me.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna, though, is the thing. Alright. There we go. That's the thing I was missing last time. Okay. It's about as even as I can make it.
Stop, Amicia. There are people.
I hear nothing. How do you know?
I feel them. I think it's the rats. I can try to feel better.
You're sure about this?
Yes, don't worry.
Fine.
Hello? Cute. To create a connection.
Yes, I see them.
Okay, that's new.
Soldiers.
Hold on. How?
I mean, this is a, oh, they were skeletons the whole time. It is an Arkham game.
Like an echo.
So where are they?
Close. Coming. I can do it again if you...
Didn't,
Careful.
hell, what's that game? The bad game. The bad game, Andy. That narrows it down. Didn't Last of Us? Didn't Last of Us like explain this by saying Joel just has really good hearing?
The girl pissed him off worse than 1,000 Englishmen.
I like this way better. Okay, so I have to stop dead.
A door up there.
Whoop! No. You have a longer sight line than I realized.
There's nothing.
Nope. The hand.
They must be behind that.
They went this way.
No.
doubt.
Oh no.
Found them! Intruders!
Sure, gotta. I haven't quite figured out what the game considers to be a checkpoint versus a section, because I would have considered this to be a checkpoint. Whereas, like, a section to me is like a chapter, but I guess...
Start with your bloody superstitions. It's the captain you should be afraid of. The girl pissed him off worse than 1,000.
You're right, it does seem kind of random to me as well. Let's go, yeah, there we go. We've got our throw, which is what I want. Okay. Woo. Don't like you shimmying sideways. Alright, so you go to the left. Okay. If I can... Where do you go from here? Because if you come around towards me, then I can just... Yeah, here we go. Can we do this while under here? No. Okay. Whoop! Never mind. That's an oopsie doodle. Okay, so we can't do it while we're underneath the table. That's right, Ozzy.
Eyes open, soldiers!
But that'll work.
They can't go back! Where are the workers? This mine isn't abandoned.
So it just means I need to track the other one before we go under there.
Superstitions. It's the captain you should be afraid of. The girl pissed him off worse than 1,000 Englishmen.
He. Proud of that. I hate that. That little maneuver where he just, like, sidles. Where he slides into that sideways maneuver. Alright, so the other guard was over there, but they're slightly out of sight? Yes, baby. I guess it's you who comes over here. There, that'll keep you visible for a little bit longer, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There, long enough for me to see your boots. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. There you go. Get me to here. Here. Alright. You'll be around there before you come back. Woo. What's the word? Peripheral vision on these guards is still a little unclear.
Your head looks bad.
Let's go!
I'm fine. The rats, Hugo. Are they a threat? Are they coming out?
This feels so intense, and it's partly thanks to this very simple but very hard-hitting bass line. Yeah, the intense strings continues to be, I think, a very good element of this game.
You're doing well.
The law doesn't use women or children.
They're here too. How do we get out of here?
She's possessed. We'll have to burn her body.
Go to hell.
Mm-hmm. Over there. Oh, hang on. Is that what I think it is? Ooh, nope. Stop it. Stop it.
Strange.
I got target fixation because I think that's a crossbow bolt. There we go. Please. Yes! It's a knife, which is like a crossbow bolt. That is more bolt than I don't know what I was gonna say. But it's like a bolt is the thing. Just with more pointy on it. Alright. You're there. All the other ones... Got it, okay. Or over here can I get... Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Get lost. Oh, move.
Come out, you cowards!
I won't. I refuse. But I am a coward, so well spotted. Don't know what's over. Oh, God. Lucky! Oh, no. Unlucky. Unlucky! It's fine! It's fine, don't worry about it! What's the problem? It's totally fine.
Exit. We need an exit.
Maybe we should go back.
No. Push forward.
Yeah. We could light you on fire, and I kind of want to. Now, I don't know if you're going to turn around. Back. Okay, you continue. Good. Continue back. Alright, so you just do the full loop here. Okay. Deliberately put your back to us. That's important to know. You turn around? Don't turn around. Turning into Mickey Mouse. Oh, haha! What happened? Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! Baba Booey! Are you wearing a bucket for a hat? Oh, turn, go anywhere. Oh, do you just sit there? What the fuck? No. No, shit! You just lurk! Oh, you fucked me!
Take it to dinner first?
You're just a... Oh, you're a standing pick! Oh, I hate that! Oh, now I have to do the whole thing. There was no checkpoint.
So that's a no on dinner.
That's a no on dinner.
Go to hell.
Okay, that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Now we have a lay of the land. Okay, so that's you. We're looking at the bucket head right in front of us. Okay, all right. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so yeah, you don't move at all, and there was nothing glowing. I do have pots. I should have thrown a pot. I keep forgetting that I can create my own distractions. I keep looking for existing things in the environment, but I have... So in the first game, as an emergency solution, there were these pots, but you could only carry one at a time, so usually anytime that you needed to use a pot, there was one somewhere like in the immediate vicinity to guarantee that you had one on hand. There was never a chance that you could like bank one. And in this game, because you can carry three, there's this sense that you can like the game expects you to be able to have one on hand from like 2 levels ago. And I'm having to get myself in the mindset of that. Okay, you're over there. On this friend. Oh, there is a... I want that knife back, is the thing. Oh, your back is turned, actually. I might just go grab this. In fact, I will. You're gonna go back this way. Good. Okay. Regular.
What's that?
Nope. I foolishly thought that on the other side of that fence that there was enough pillar that I would still not be visible, that this was thick enough that it would block line of sight at that angle, but nope, sure not.
They're here too. How do we get out of here?
She's possessed. We'll have to burn her body.
Go to hell.
That was me being impatient. Gotta wait for spear friend. This way. Grab the kniff. This. Behind you. And now do the thing. Ooh, got 2 of you. Okay.
There's intruders in the area.
Sure are.
Searching.
Alright. Perfect. Right where I want you. Now, assuming you don't reset your patrol, you'll turn left. Excellent. It's very tempting to just set you on fire in the pitch. But we're going to try this as a murder-free run, as is our custom. I like that it slows you down because it also teaches us that it'll slow us down. That's very nice and instructive, I think. Good. It slows you down enough that I can go and grab these before doubling back. Alright, so the real question is, how do I... Oh, right, pot. Okay. So this time we're going to try pot. And if I remember right, pots are also quieter. So, oh, wait, we don't need pot. Don't need pot, I don't think. Don't need pot at all. Just go behind the bucket head. Quietly. Just going to ignore that.
A trapdoor.
Oh, we had it the whole time if I had just seen that. You heard nothing!
Oh, not now.
Amicia.
Let me breathe.
We should wait, Amicia.
Oh, no, they'll find us. We have to reach that building.
It is a church.
Don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But we're too exposed. We'll try in there. Maybe safer.
Oh, that's so much open territory. I don't love it.
Butchers.
Hey, yeah.
Kill a lot in the Red City.
More than I should have.
It was like 12 people. In my defense, the rats killed way more. Okay. That, if I come out on this side, we can use the cart as cover. Okay, they're far enough away. Okay. That's a lot of open ground just to get to the first cover point. There's grass. And we push the cart. No, it does not look like it.
We can make it.
It's the fact that it's chained down and full of rocks, I think, is suggesting to us. Got up to get dinner. When I came back, we were out of the tunnel. Yeah, it turns out there was a what's the word? There was an under table kind of chute. Hey, demon dog. Alright, how far to the left do you go? Alright. Oh, I see. This is a good outcropping, actually. Let me go this way. I hate that I can't tell how tall these rocks are.
We're almost there, Amicia.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we're safe. You gotta be kidding me. Really?
I'll check. The hell?
We just...
Nothing here. What's that?
I mean, there's no way this is gonna last long enough.
It's all clear. Over here!
Yeah, no, okay. Okay. I just was not counting on that guy to whip 180 directly at us. It was not... That was not in the patrol route that I observed him taking a moment ago. Oh, yeah, it was. Alright, there he goes. He just stares directly at that cover point. And then back. Alright. It is a bit hard to tell because of the, like, distance blur they've got going on here. Alright, go here. Here.
We can make it.
Alright, now, historically,
Then no rest.
when we've gone left and tried to do stealth, that's gone badly. And there's currently an archer on the left path and a lot of grass on the right. So I think that's going to hold true again. I think we want to go right. Good adventurers go left, but apparently sneaky ones go right. Feels like commentary, but we'll just let that one go. Is it? Oh, the God Rays are nice. Hello. While we wait for this one to path back, we can just enjoy this.
Yes.
My early struggles with this game notwithstanding, it is gorgeous. Alright. You just piss off, Ghost. Go here. What? Who? Where? Wow. The same thing. I forget every time that he randomly turns and stares at a rock, because why would you do that?
Some people like rocks. What are you, the judger?
Yes, I am the judger.
Of geologists?
Yes.
What's that?
Hello. Why can... Okay. Tell me you don't have X-ray vision again. Not now. I am the geo-judger. Here. How about now? Hey, September. No, come on. I'm right up...
Over here! I've got trespassers!
Oh my god. Fuck this. Really? A second time? Okay, maybe I was in cover and it's just X-ray vision? How about I go here? Oh, that's so obnoxious. Go on. We're gonna look directly at us. So, not only is this patrol route bizarre, but also this cover, which we can't really snap to, and then that angle also sucks.
Yes. Then
Oh,
no
I hate
rest.
everything about this. Alright, we're just gonna have to chance it. We made it. Alright. Well. Alright, that's just a different way down. Alright, good. Is this an over or an under? Over. The right.
The Count of All wants this land cleaned of its scum.
I have a crossbow bolt. Now I have a machine gun.
Execution will take place here.
And where is our count, huh? His land is
Kind of makes me miss Ori's fuck it, like the players make their own checkpoints mentality. Yeah. Boy, that was a fantastic design decision. Alright, so you're up in the moon gate looking at all of us. Are you going to see me from a mile off? Let's find out. You sure are. Eagle eye. Alright, come on down here, see what happens to you. That's right, Ozzy. That does kind of feel like cheating. Uh-huh. I agree.
We're almost there, Amicia.
Alright, hang on, baby.
Yes.
Into the grass. Alright. Now that we are in the grass. Kitten! Come on, kitten. Come on, kitten. Nope. Okay. Baby boy. No, come here. Come here. You can't just lurk behind. Hang on a moment. Technical difficulties. Wait, that cat. He's right behind my chair, is the thing. Hey, you. There. Yeah, you have something you want to say? Yeah? And a rejoinder? Into the mic, please. Okay. There. There. Now, have you said your piece? Okay. All right. Right. Okay. Here we go. Now we're settled. Can I play the game? Not sure if that was a yes or no. Bit non-committal. There you go. All right. Yeah. Oh, I see another crossbow bolt. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay. Face scratches first, then murder. Important order of operations. Uh-huh. Yeah. You good cat.
I feel them. Quiet.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go over that rock. Mm-hmm. Right now.
Come along. Up. I'll try.
Whoop-a. Okay. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, what's this? Nope, no. Good. Shh.
No. I will not be
Okay.
silenced.
Yeah. So we are leaving a crossbow bolt behind with this path, which is a bit of a shame.
Are you still good? I am.
Oh, come on! Ah, felt so smart. Felt so smart hiding in the little tuck away. Wait, hang on before I do that. Checkpoints are not always exact with guard positioning. Alright. Maybe we should stick to the low path and go to the bridge. Yeah. Because we could kill the archer, and then obviously that wouldn't be a problem. But if I'm trying not to do murder, and Lucas and Hugo keep, like, at least verbally guilting me about all the murder I'm doing, despite me trying actively to not murder, plus all the mandatory murder. Alright. Yeah, I've made my decision. We're gonna take the low road to Dublin. So we gotta wait for the archer to go back. Yeah. Oh, I hope that's enough. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, oh, there's muck. That's a shame. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so slow. Oh, it's so slow.
Everyone here!
Fuck you. God, is that even doable without killing the archer? Okay, well, now that we know that there's muck. Did not recognize that that was mud. Because, like, that's also just a different shade of red, and it's just, like, an aesthetic change, and that's mud. But alright, now that we know that that's happening, maybe I can, I don't know.
Are you still good?
I am.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, we have enough time? I don't know. I don't know if we can do this without murder. And we all know I'm not above murder, is the thing.
Tell me if you feel too bad.
I won't feel
Alright.
too bad until we're safe.
Go there. Let's just do a test. Can I do this without alerting you? What's that? Should also blind the guard.
Better be sure.
Long enough for me to grab this. And draw here before that other guard turns around. Huh? Nope. Sure isn't. Alright. I don't think that's doable without killing the guard. That's obnoxious. That's bait. Alright. Never mind. So we don't get that. Alright, so since we can't get a crossbow bolt, and we can't quickly avoid the archer, because I can't get from there all the way over there in one rotation, I don't think. Our options are murder the archer or take the low road. So we'll take the low road. Alright, it's fine. We're doing science. And science is nothing if not failing an experiment several times and writing it down. Oh, I wish you would not walk at the angle you're walking at. It's very obnoxious. Okay. Science is more of an art than a science. That's alarmingly true.
Too bad until we're safe.
Stay close to the brick. Avoid that archer. And... Pater. Don't you dare walk into the grass. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Very nice chest up there, which I really want to go and get. But it will be tricky. But not impossible. But I don't think we got another checkpoint when we came over here, so might just skip it.
They have so much blood on their hands. Bastards.
Okay, get to that cart.
Soon.
Do you move?
Soon we'll be away from here.
Let's watch you. Sure doesn't seem like you move. Ooh, but you are next to that. I like that you're next to that. Oh, I can't hit that from here. That's a shame. I can't hit that from here. Can I hit it? I have to go wide to go like here. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Now I understand. But that wouldn't matter anyway because that sword guard is watching. Do you move? You also don't move. So I can't get that chest without killing like 2 people minimum. That sucks. There is so much treasure around here that is just murder only. Alright. That guard has gone way over there. Okay. Alright, so there is other grass on that side. Good. Killing is the easier path and also opens up a lot of treasure. Yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, so there you are, stuck in the mud. If I...
Over here!
Nope, okay. You do actually still see me throw it. You just don't hear me throw it. Thank you, September. So I need to wait until you are headed the other direction. Once your back is turned, we'll dink the rocks. Oh, come on! What the shit was that? Okay. I guess we'll just hang out here then. This is another thing too where like it kind of doesn't make sense that I can't target the cart with a lob. Oh, there we go. Now I can. I don't know why it didn't let me do that before.
Something.
Now, nope, can't do it. All right. So I was worried about. Well, now I have my answer. As long as you're busy doing that, though.
Must have been nothing.
Here. This grass. That will let me do that.
Where the hell is this sound coming from?
Now. That should let me do this. Oh, who the hell is that?
Can't see, but it's moving there. Let me check.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now is not the time to get stuck in an animation. Alright. Awkward, but we made it work.
False alarm.
Damn right, false alarm. Let's go ahead and make one of these. Beautiful. Ooh, do, 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 do. Hello, grass. How are you? I wish you were randomly the exact same color of my hair. Then the robot dinosaurs couldn't find us.
They have so much blood on their hands. Bastards.
Ooh. No, 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 no. I don't think you patrolled before. I specifically watched you not move. I specifically watched you not move. Why did you randomly start moving only after I passed you? That doesn't seem nice.
Are you wearing perfume by any chance?
Am I wearing perfume? No, but I think Hugo might be. My perfume is called Eau de Sanguin. Okay. Guards changing patrol routes behind me feels particularly cruel. But then again, they did just give me this power, so I should start using it more. Alright, so I need a timing to get behind that guy and up to that part of the cliff with enough time to climb up. Alright, looks like they're both active right now. So maybe the next time you turn around. There you are. Hi, Bill. Hey, Dave. Free chicken Thursday? Yeah, sure. Go. You stay over there. Go up.
There, on my way.
Oh, I'm French, isn't it? So I think these soldiers may actually be the British soldiers who were fighting the French. But I could be wrong. Come on. How in the fuck am I supposed to get from where I am to there without just murdering this motherfucker? Oh, that's my checkpoint? You didn't give me a checkpoint at the top of the cliff? I guess that would be kind of a death loop. But never mind, fair enough. I'll take that one. Okay. Oh, that's that same archer. Yeah, I really should have just killed that fucker. Yeah, the archer in the Moongate has just killed all of our plans. Wait, so then that's also not a way out. That's going back. Okay, all right, that's good. We saved ourselves. That's the way forward. Got it. Got it. I don't want to go this way. I want to go that way. Good to know. This would have been, if we had gotten past the archer, we would have come out here. All right, we saved some time. Thank you, Archer, for being a jackass. Nope, can't go that way, because that guard will be out soon. Now we have to wait for these two to sync up again. These two being both a bit out of range of our new senses and also out of line of sight is making this part a bit tedious. But, you know, I opted to go the stealth route, so I could just throw a jar of tar on them and then light them on fire. Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Really? It's a 6-inch ledge. Okay, so we want to be up here. And don't you fucking do it. Got it.
Sorry, I'm not good, Hugo.
Yeah, the outdoor stealth just feels way more frustrating. the tighter knit sections, or like the indoor sections, feels great, but these wide open field areas, interestingly enough, having just recently replayed Innocence, the outdoor fields in Innocence are some of the better stealth sections, I feel like.
No.
So like, that's actually a big step back between games.
So much. I'm not sure I'll make it.
No, we'll go away. I'll protect you. We'll go to the island together.
Yes.
Ooh.
We have to
Okay.
get out of here.
But we've been stealthy long enough. We've gotten to the second skill tree, or the second skill. So I'm happy about that.
I'm doing all I can.
Now we go faster when crouching, which should also make that easier.
We'll be at the sea soon.
What's this do?
Yes, soon.
Oh, we can throw farther, or we'll be able to if we get to the third skill. But hey, listen, remember back at the start when I was like, we'll never get another one of these, and now look at this. We died. So obviously it's been a long and grueling road, but like we're McFrickin' doing it. We haven't even unlocked either of these skills, which maybe I should go loud at least long enough to get one each. All right, so this one is, we do a little bit more opportunism, which is, I think, is making use of the environment. Then we craft ammo faster. That actually could be very helpful. Although, to be fair, we mostly do that out of combat, so that's probably irrelevant. BC can push enemies into fire or rats. That seems great. So yeah, we should probably do at least a little murder at some point just to unlock that skill. Because I do want to feed the rats, is the thing. And I feel like we should unlock the feed the rats skill.
Let's see what's inside.
It's been a long road. Hi, Jasmine. Do you want to be on camera? Yeah. Alright. We'll leave these two here. And you can say hi. There. Yeah. Well. It's gonna be at least a 2-cat night. Hi. What's your complaint? Have you brought it Have you brought it to the kitty? Or the committee?
The kitty committee?
The kid. I was trying to make a kitty committee joke, and I skipped it entirely. Better? Okay. Oh. Alright. Now then, we have this. And... Oh. Bolts and tools and tools and bolts.
Let's see what can be done.
Okay, so we still need another one, but at least we're halfway to our next upgrade. Which is quite good. The Come Kitty. Hey. Yeah, you actually want to sit in the lap for once? This is unlike you. Don't worry, the camera's off. They can't tell. No one can hear me say that. Don't worry. Yeah, your secret's safe with them. I mean, me. Who them? No, there's no them. No, it's just us. Why are you looking at me like that? And nope.
Ah, it stinks so much.
Oh dear.
Bodies.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
No, don't die.
I hate that he leaps to that. I mean, I get it.
No, you can't sleep here. Please,
Yeah,
wake
no,
up.
kiddo. No naps. No naps. I know I said you should get rest, but not with a concussion.
Move! Amicia! Wake up! Amicia! You have to wake up!
So...
Soldiers! No. Amicia, wake up!
It's very telling that the rats appeared and Hugo's concern is the soldiers.
Yes! What do I do?
Come on, kiddo. Come on, kiddo. You know what to do. You know... Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. Hey, hon, you remember how you kept saying you wanted a new Darkness game? So if anybody hasn't played The Darkness, this is basically that. Yum nom 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 yum nom 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 nom.
Was that real? Oh, you're back. Are you alright?
That
What happened?
was wonderful.
I hear rats.
Don't
Wha-
worry. They helped.
What?
Hey! Rats! Yes! What happened here? They're eating some of our men! Careful!
Soldiers. No.
I hope that was just a preview of things to come.
Rest. I'll handle them.
How?
I'll show you.
Oh? Hugo can now control a horde of rats. So we got this at like the very end of the game before, and we're like a third of the way in now. Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
Oh, we got it. Oh. Okay, and I have to avoid the light. But we can go up that. Hi, boys! It's me, the rats!
There. It's done.
What was that?
It can't be the Darkness. There's no TVs with Popeye or Cuckoo's Nest. Or, oh, what was the movie? Kill a Mockingbird?
Easy.
Come on. Let's leave.
I think it was Kill a Mockingbird.
Really control them.
Yes. They let me, use them.
Aw,
All right.
that's weirdly sweet.
Let's just go for now.
Listen, rats, you were very helpful, and I know that this will scare you, and I'm sorry about it. But I do need to do this thing.
How do you feel?
I still hear them in my head. It's ringing.
You controlled them like before?
Not like before. This time, I was inside their head.
careful. They must not take control of you. The macula wants to take you over, feed on your emotions. You have to be very careful.
I will.
Just, okay. Let's, okay, so I can't... Okay, got it. I can only take control of, like, a big group. Not a little group. How do I clear these ones away? Do I have to use a pot? Do I have to, like... Sorry, I'm sorry. You were very helpful, and I like you a lot. But I do need this door. And I don't want to get eaten, is the thing.
Cold. Have to move faster.
Yes. It'll keep you warm.
Don't think we've gotten anything new, so I'm going to leave that alone. So yeah, I think it's in the Darkness one, where there's a scene early on where you can go to Ginny's apartment, and To Kill a Mockingbird is on the little like CRT TV.
Yep.
And you can watch the whole thing, and sit there, and she falls asleep on your shoulder, and it's a very, very sweet.
Your bandage is dirty. We could change it.
Of course there is.
But
I
not a
think
lot
we
of
could
people
use
watch
those.
long enough to get
They're clean.
I mean, yeah, it's a kind of a long movie.
Moving, Hugo.
All right.
So this is very pretty.
We could change it. I think we could use those. They're clean.
Which ones? Oh, these. You were staring right at it, and I ignored you. I'm
Make
sorry.
you feel better.
I hope.
Which one?
Don't comment on that body. I mean, we've seen so many bodies. The Darkness 2 is okay, although it's a completely different style than 1. It's almost impossible. Kittens, no. No violence. It's almost impossible to find a playable copy of 1, which is a damn shame, because I think it's genuinely a superior game. 2 is fine, but it's just they went a very different route with it, and I think losing the Darkness 1 is a real shame.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
The size of this place. How can we...
We will do it. Please don't die.
Please don't die. Listen, I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so...
Captain will do worse to us if we don't execute the girl.
Soldiers, rats,
okay.
Careful.
Get back to quietly throwing things. Alright, we're gonna head to this building. Well, no, hang on. Wait. You know what we can do now that we couldn't do before?
Maybe you could.
Oh! My scan also brings out rats. Good. But more importantly, now that I can scan, I can see if there's people in buildings before I go into the building, which we couldn't do before, so less chance of me getting just randomly jump scared when trying to run to cover. There we go. So I can do... Was it not Q? I thought it was Q. Not? No? Hang on, let me look at the controls again. One moment. I thought it was control, or it was Q and then pointed at the rats. But I just tried that and it didn't work. Maybe there's... Is there stuff in the way? Is that the problem? Try again. Oh, hang on, this person's coming towards us. Get cover first. Oh, is it hold E? Maybe that's it. Ah! Oh, it's... There's just a very specific angle.
I'll open the safe way.
Murder!
He's dead. It's done. I showed them.
Yes. But be careful.
Okay.
Just...
And also, every pile of rats can only be used
Same
once.
mistakes as me.
Foul creatures.
That's all.
Damn critters.
I wonder if that levels up our skills, and if so, which one? Like, would that be opportunism? Single serving rat pile. Right, exactly. Just like we used to get at Wendy's.
Still make the rats attack.
Yes, right.
Right, there's another one over there. We're gonna head for that grass, I think is the
We
plan.
need to jump down.
Very well.
Catch. Catch the boy. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But we have the hustle skill. Oh, this grass is very tall. I love it. Do we have... Sure do. You know what would be really fun? Alright. Alright. No other rats over here, but that's okay. Let's see if they come this way. Because if they get too close with that light, the rats will just eat them anyway. I do wonder if I can just bait them into this. This would be really funny if I could just path them through the old other rat pile.
I'll find you.
Yeah, come on. Beeline to me. And like that. But that didn't work at all, did it? That's weird. I thought that would have done something. Maybe I can just go here.
It's not your doing.
What was that?
I know, but it never stops.
Okay. Did nothing. I can go the other end of this.
I can't see anyone.
I don't actually know how far their detection radius is in the grass. I guess we'll find out. If we fuck it up, we'll just restart. Because if he goes to... If he supernaturally knows where I was, which it seems to be the case, then
We have trespassers. Keep your eyes.
I just have to not be there. Alright. No problem. So the only other rats I saw were way over there. And we're just trying to cross that little bridge. Which will be a little tricky. But I think we can do it. The real question is... Okay, we've got 2 crossbow bolts. Do we want to cash one in on one of these helmeted guards?
I'll stay right here, like it or not.
Now that the alert is gone, I can try that.
Dirty tricks.
Send you that way. Oh, there's an archer up there. That's what I can see. Okay. And a javelineer up there. Okay.
Someone's lurking about. Let me know if you see anything.
Where did the other
Gotta be kidding.
helmet from
Trapped
then?
here.
I have no idea where they went. Unless that might be them way... Oh no, that's them. Got it. Well, barring a crossbow bolt, we might actually be semi-stuck between a rat and a hard place. Well, a rat and a hard hat. Unless you just stop there now. If you're done patrolling and you keep your back to us, we can just walk around this. That'd be fine. How do we want to do that? Okay, you've gotten stuck. Okay, you're coming back. That's going to be a problem.
Does it really hurt? It will stop. I'll heal you.
So another thing that we've learned is that when we cause the rats to move away from a spot, that as they're fleeing, they will also eat in the direction they flee. So we could throw like a fire pot at you know, on the opposite side from the guard at this, like, pile of rats to scare them into the guard and try to make them gobble him up. I don't know if that'll work. But it would be hilarious, so let's try it.
Nothing. Better move on.
I love science.
Calm down. Keep your focus.
Couldn't get the rats off him. Sad bastard.
You know, I said we had to do murder at some point. Let's get that first kill.
Another of their dirty tricks.
Now, if you... There you are.
Hey, what's wrong?
I love that their go-to is to walk up to the corpse of their allies and go, "Hey, you all right? Feeling a bit groggy? Maybe you ought to call out sick today." Just cracks me up every time. I'm so happy that worked. Now we know that's a tactic we can use. You got a case of the morbs?
Promise you'll tell me if you
All right.
really don't feel well.
Yes.
So,
Don't worry.
I'm going to wait to see where this guard ends up. There they go. As they're coming down and around. Because right now I think they're the biggest threat. They and this Javelineer are the last big threat to us getting across that bridge. And I'm coming up on an... Well, no, hang on. That's beautiful. We'll just keep pace with you, hang on. This could work really well. You get to live a little bit longer. Congratulations! Thank you, September.
There's nothing here.
Oh, well.
They're not here.
We've come to the end of it a little bit longer. I'm so sorry.
It's got to be them.
I'm not, though, is the thing. Oh, you're just a regular guy.
It seems clear. Nowhere to find you now.
Well, we're definitely getting the murder merit badge after this fight. I did say I wanted it. And listen, we've been getting like crap from all sides despite all the stealth that we're doing. So I feel like we're kind of owed murder on credit, you know?
Please keep. I'll wash your wound.
Please, just keep going.
Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. We're going to use these. Okay, we're good. Right, we murdered everyone in this house, so it's safe now. For us. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you didn't see us. You found the bodies.
You still alive? Hey!
You alright, mate?
Dead. I'll tear the concrete apart.
Yeah, you think so? I have money that says no. I have bad news. You're going the wrong way. I can't judge, though. I've done that so many times.
Yes.
Catch the boy. Gluten-free joyous jellyfish pipe hype is my special move. I do kind of love, for all the garbage stuff that Twitch does, and there's a lot of it, the automated clip naming thing. I kind of want to use it as like the basis for monster naming at some point. Are there any rat swarms near here that can climb up this netting? Doesn't look like it. We would have had to bring them from further away. Fair enough. Are there any other death soldiers over here? No. Okay. We do have one more crossbow bolt if we really need it. But I'd prefer to save it if we can.
You'll be healed on the island. You will be.
Oh, oh. Yeah, this soldier is definitely having a weird one. I wonder... Can I break you out of your fugue? Because all I really need to do is get you to
Think you can get away?
go back long enough for me to do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. That didn't work.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Well,
Okay, that did work. Never mind. Alright. Well, I'd kind of like what's in that stash, but we're actually doing great on ammo, so we probably don't need it. It's not a special stash, so it doesn't likely have a tool in it, which is the special treasure. And I think we're going that way, because we came from there. So I think this is forward. But what do I know? Let's see, where did the other one go? Let's see. Oh, the other one went down there. That's lucky.
Come along. Up.
Yeah, I think we want to... Nope. 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 Nope.
Finally. Yes. We'll be safe.
Okay. Sounds like I was correct. Nothing over there. Nothing up my sleeve. Let's go!
Can't believe we made it.
Alright.
There you are!
Are you kidding me?
Pray for your defiance! You'll know the bite of the beast!
What?
Oh. Okay, we got opportunism.
This is
Okay, find a weak point and break it. Okay.
You wound. Don't care. I'll finish this.
I'll deal with
Alright.
the child, too. There are enough weeds in this
Well.
Ah,
Find a weak point, hey?
close to me, Hugo.
I have many options.
I'll crush your
But first, loot.
I'm the law's arm, and I'll be its executioner!
Come on, run! Alright. Well. What did that do for us?
Bust your head in!
Look at
Nothing.
you.
Amicia, look at his back.
Yes. I
Got it. Got it. Okay.
to buy time. Ah, stun him.
Okay. This is going all the way back to the very first fight in
I'll kill you all if I have to.
shit. Come on. Rude. The fact that they took away my fucking dodge button in these fights irritates me. This is actually like going all the way back to the very first boss in the very first game, who was a lot like this guy.
Now you'll know the bite of the beast!
All right, now then, this.
You're trapped. This is personal. You're mine now.
Amicia, you wound.
Don't
Yep.
care. I'll finish this.
Amicia, look at his back.
Yes.
Yep,
Ah, stay close to
still got it. All right.
No nooses this time. I'll crush your skull. I'm the law's arm, and I'll be its executioner.
I'll kill you all if I have to.
Come on, keep running. Force that asshole to come down here. Right, because I can't dodge, so I just have to flee. Oh,
get enough distance to be able to wind up and kill.
Stay away from us!
Okay, fine.
No! Breathe!
Okay. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Oh, come on! Fuck you!
That's the best you can do.
No, clearly not. Was that not a... I saw a thing glinting. Also hate that I can't strafe. Oh, no, come on! That wasn't a reload? Okay, that was just a waste of time. Move. Fuck you! Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I think we're fucked anyway, but... Yeah, we are fucked anyway. Oh my god. Throwing 3 enemies at us while still having the guy who could do a one-hit kill if he gets close fucking blows.
For your defiance. Now you'll know the bite of the beast.
No!
Woo! Okay. Processor, figure your shit out.
This is personal.
Yes, I see it.
Amicia, your wound!
Don't care. I'll
Here.
finish this.
I'll deal with the child too. There are enough weeds in this land.
Oh, okay. Nope. We have to be flawless. Absolutely not gonna allow us any room to fuck up.
Now you'll know the
Because it's honestly bad enough even when we succeed.
damn witch. Now bust your head in.
Look at you.
Don't think it.
I'll kill you all if I have to.
Stay away from us!
Don't.
Move, come on! Fuck you.
There you are.
It wouldn't be as bad if he weren't also, like, an insta-kill.
Now you'll know the bite of the beast.
What? No.
Damn witch. Now bust your head in.
Yes, Arthur. It does suck.
I'll kill you.
You're right, the boss fights at the... What? Where did my lock go?
Where this is going.
Arthur? Now is not the time to circle me, baby. Up in the lap you go. That's right, baby. You're cat number 3 on stream. Yeah, oh, you got a knot in your fur. Thank you, bud. You're an important break. So the boss battles in the first Plague Tale were its weakest point. So at least they're consistent. And the very first boss battle was a heavily armored dude who had 3 rings that you had to, like, dodge his big heavy hammer, run around behind, and quick aim on the rings, which particularly back when I was on controller was misery personified. That wasn't nearly as bad as this one, where it's also a multi-target fight, because I can't, like, strafe around and see the positions of the things I'm running from as I'm trying to run from them. It sucks. I think this game might be bad. We're gonna give this one more shot. We're at time, but we're gonna try this again and just see. You set the regular dudes on fire. You know what, Mox? You raise a pretty good point. One thing that I haven't been considering is that we have something we didn't have in the first game, which is bombs. And we're in an arena filled with pots that might be well, did we get the upgrade that lets us set dudes on fire? Anyway, throwing stuff at them at least will keep them from shooting us while they're putting themselves out. So, alright. Yeah. Let's set some motherfuckers on fire. Hi, baby boy. At minimum, if I use an extinguished pot on the boss, it stuns him, which will allow us to deal with the ads. And the ads are not killing us in one hit. So I can take a hit from a javelineer while I'm aiming at the boss. We've been prioritizing this wrong. Arthur, thank you. And thank y'all. Alright. Let's try this again. Yes, we can link elements apparently to anything. But we can throw pots of oil, we've been throwing pots of extinguish, and pots of fire. So we could do a wombo combo and throw a pot of oil and then a pot of fire, but I think that's actually gonna probably we can only hold 3 pots, and I think we're gonna need them as a major boss mechanic, so that's probably more work than it's worth. But using one to stun the boss in order to deal with the ads is probably a good expenditure.
Knew this was coming.
So let's.
It's done him.
Whee! Oh, that still hit us? Fuck you. All right, what are we equipped on? Here. So, we're out of pots. Okay, let's go grab a pot first. Here's one. No. And again, we don't have a dodge button anymore, so like, thank you. I mean, it's not like you're gonna you didn't miss anything good.
Now you'll know the bite of the beast.
What? No.
Amicia, look at his back.
This is personal.
Yes.
You're mine.
I see it.
Amicia, your wound.
Let's try this again.
I'll finish this.
I'll deal with the child too.
I'll kill you all if I have to. Stay close to me, Hugo. Don't close now.
No, breathe.
There we go.
Come here.
Oh, no, fuck, Steam, come on! So shift is our sprint button, and tab is our weapon wheel, and shift tab is Steam's very helpful social overlay. That's the end of the stream tonight, y'all. I'm gonna decide whether or not this game is worth all of this agony between now and Saturday's stream. So yeah, keep an eye on the schedule, and either we'll stream something at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, or we'll be back on Monday 8 p.m. Eastern with something new. So we'll see, because this, I don't know that the good parts of this game are worth the bad parts of this game anymore. I really don't. But I'll give it some thought. Right now, though, we're going to pass it back over to twitch.tv/SquirrelLily, where I believe Alice is going to stream some more Final Fantasy XII, which is a gorgeous game full of gorgeous characters. It's been a lot of fun to watch. So hang tight in the chat here. We'll toss a raid her way, and that's the plan. Excellent. And be sure to check out the full stream team schedule at schedule.truck.community. That has our full stream team with links to their respective channels and who's streaming what, where, and when. It does not have Arthur. We did get 3 out of 4 cats on stream tonight. I don't know that we've ever had Benny on stream. He got referenced earlier when he was stealing a tortilla chip. So we've had, we've had visual confirmation on 3 cats and mention of a 4th. So it was a 4-cat night, and even that couldn't save this game. So we'll see if some Jack Handy's deep thoughts are enough to salvage a Plague Tale between now and Saturday. So stay tuned, I guess, and stay tuned in chat to be handed over to Alice for more Final Fantasy 12. Thank you all so much for coming and enduring this one so far with me, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next, whether it's this or something else. See y'all then. Good night.